What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another episode of Holographic. Sorry I didn't post for a few days there. I got pretty sick. I'm still a little bit sick. I have a little bit of a sore throat. Sorry if I sound a bit different. But today I'm doing a pretty simple video. I'm just going to be giving you guys a pretty rough guide to playing Smash Bros. and Smash Bros. Ultimate. And I think you can learn something from this guide, whether you're brand new, just picked it up from the store, just downloaded it, or if you've been playing it for years and you just want to get better. So for this guide, in this video, I'm going to be playing Dark Pit. He's my main, and I really like him. I'm just going to be going into training mode because that's easier to show you guys what to do. Okay, so first thing is obviously moving around. In Smash Bros, there are two speeds of movement. The Foxtrot is what I like to call it. It's kind of a more slow jog, you could say. And then the sprint. So sprint activates if you've been doing a foxtrot and then you turn around, or if you press the stick in full throttle very quickly. Okay, and then you can press either X or Y to jump. Alright, this is pretty basic stuff, right? Just move around. Every character has a double jump, some like Pit and Dark Pit. A ton of characters actually, Kirby, King Dedede. A lot of characters have more than two jumps. So yeah, X and Y are just jumps while you're in the air. Jumping, you can press down on the stick to do a quick fall. This can be helpful for dodging aerial attacks. And so, of course, Smash Bros. Is a fighting game. You need to be able to attack. So, to do a basic attack is A. You can hit it once, or you can hit it a bunch of times. And if you hit A, like if you hit it while you're doing the foxtrot forward, then you'll do what's called a tilt. Or if you hit A and a direction at the same time, you can charge up a smash attack, which does a ton of damage. So let's see. I'm going to show you guys. So this is just normal attack. This is hitting it a lot of times to do what's called a jab. Here's a dash attack. Here's a forward tilt. Or sorry, that was a smash attack. Trying to get him to come more away from the ledge. There, that was the forward tilt. So yeah, I see smash attacks are pretty good. You just press A and a direction at the same time. And then you can also, if you're in the air while you press your A, you do what's called an aerial, which is just a different attack. And it varies based off of the direction that you're pressing the stick. So you see for Dark Pit, for example, this is if I'm not pressing any direction on the stick. That's my aerial. If I'm pressing like forward, I do a front air. And if I press back, or I messed that up, but if I press back, I do a back air. If you press down, you do down air. Or a spike for a lot of characters, where it essentially just hits them straight down. There's to see, I hit him with a spike there, so I hit him. He went straight into the ground. And then back up. Okay. And so that's what A button does. It's just basic attacks based off of your direction. You can also do the up air, There, see, I launched him up with a smash attack. Then I do up air, launch him again. I missed it that time. But so you can just, yeah, you can get it pretty good if you have a good up air. And then your other button, the only one left is B, which is your special attack, which does a different attack for every direction you press it. So see, if I press B without doing the direction, I can charge up an arrow. I really like Pit's arrows. They do good amount of damage. A lot of characters will have a projectile. Can't seem to get it to hit. But so yeah, see, if I'm like way back here on the other side of the stage, I can charge up an arrow. Or if I've like fallen off, or see, if I've like fallen off, I can turn. I'm not very good at it, but you can turn and try and shoot him with an arrow. So see, we're across the stage. Don't want him coming at me. I'm gonna set him to, yeah, so see, don't want him coming at me. So I can just use my projectile. Oh, there he went, but, so yeah. And then, so, a lot of characters have a projectile, and then you just press other directions to do different special attacks. For example, if I press up and B, I do that blast off thing. For a lot of characters, that'll somehow make them go upward, which is good for if you've like fallen off here, you've ran out of jumps, and you just need to get back up. I can probably make him use his up air. There, see, so that was his. Used that to recover when he ran out of jumps. And then side B, both sides are the same. So for me, I've already used it a few times. It's that. It just hits them. And then you also have a down B. For a lot of characters, this is some sort of shield. You of course have your default shield, which you get by pressing the right shoulder button, ZR. If you're in the air and you press shield, you just get a couple of invincibility frames. Or if you have down B as a shield, then you can just use that in the air. Okay. So those are all the basics. Now, if you're just brand new, then that's probably good enough for you. Now I'm going to start getting into some more complicated things. Okay, so if you're still here, that means that you want to learn more complicated tricks. So, a first good thing to learn is how to use your shield properly. Let me see, I'm going to reset our position, and I'm going to set him to try and attack me. There, see, if you like release your shield right as he hits you, it's called a parry. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but you can do that as an option. If you're in your shield and then you press a direction, you'll fly in that direction. It's good for surprising your enemies. Yeah. And then while you're in your shield, you can press A to do a grab, or you can press one of the shoulder buttons, not the thick ones, the thin ones, not the Z buttons, just the thin shoulder buttons, to automatically do a grab. See, I can jump up, grab him. And once you grab, you can press a direction to do a lot of attacks, or you can press A to just kind of kick him. What I like to do with Dark Pit is I'll press down and then I can combo into it. Just you grab. And then you can hit him. You can just throw him forward. And you can get him to go pretty far by doing that. Okay, another good thing to learn is to figure out your specific character. So see, I play Dark Pit. Pick a specific character that you like the feel of. And figure out some good, easy combos you can do with him. I like going into practice mode or training, and then turning on this setting trajectory guide. And it just shows you where they would fly. So see, for example, I do this combo where I grab him, throw him, and then I just do a basic aerial. If he's farther away, I might have to do a forward air. I don't have to for him. But see, if I get him at a higher percent, so he's gonna fly farther, then I have to do a forward air. You should also figure out how your projectiles work. That way you can hit him off stage. There, see, I missed him there, but you want to figure out how to be able to hit them. You need to figure out good recovery options. For some characters, it's pretty simple. But with other characters, like, I know Link, for example, it's not like one of his default moves. You just have to figure out different ways that you can recover. You might want to use your air shield because that makes you go a little far. Okay, so see, for example, let's just say that I didn't have my up B, right? And I had fallen off here. I've ran out of jumps. Fell off here. I missed it that time, but you can kind of use your shield as a way to get around. I'm apparently not very good at that strategy, but you'll see it all the time. Professional players use their shield to get around. There. I was able to do it that time, or if I'm down. And if you figure out how to use your projectile, your recovery moves, sometimes your up aerial or your down aerial also makes you go up or down a little bit. Or see, so for me, my up aerial does make me go up just a little bit. So I might use that. And to know when you're getting really good at recovering, because recovering is a big part of Smash Bros. You're good enough at recovering if you are able to get all the way around the platform like that. I'm not very good, apparently. But to see, you can kind of see. This also isn't a very good stage for it because it has the big thing going down. But so yeah, if you can figure out away good enough to be able to get all the way around the stage, then I think you're good enough at recovering. But so, to get really good at Smash Bros, you honestly just need to practice. Figure out your combos. You also need to figure out which one of your moves have what's called end lag. So see, for example, most of Pit's moves don't really have end lag. They're just really fast, and afterwards I can, like, see if I jump, do that. I can jump, do that. Not really a big wait time. But for example, if I do that, or that, then see, after I stop moving, there's like multiple seconds where I'm just stuck. See if I can get him to shield. He's not shielding for some reason, but or see what I mean is I'm just kind of left slow down. For some reason, he doesn't want to really block it, but if I did get blocked with a shield, then I'm just stuck. You should figure out, I'm not good enough to teach this kind of stuff, but what's called a tech. I'm trying to land one of Pit's techs here. Nope. Sorry, guys. Might take me a while. I have not practiced this. There, see, I got rid of all the end lag because I just landed on a specific part of a platform. So learn how to do that kind of stuff and you can get rid of end lag. Almost. There, see? Like, I just didn't have any end lag. And eventually what you'll be able to do is, let's see, I don't know if I'll be able to get it. But to say I'm like right here, he's on the edge of the platform. And then I don't have that much end lag. You also need to figure out what your out of shield moves are. That's what that means is, say I'm shielding here, right? He's just hitting me. I'm trying to zip around, trying to get away. And eventually he like kind of gets stunned. I need a nice, easy move. That I can just whip out. So see, if I'm in shield, for me it's probably his jump, normal air.